Eric Magidson. This video is for CIS070, Introduction to Computers Using Windows Vista. This is Unit D, Part 3. So let's continue on. On page 90, we're going to hit the Start menu here in our machine. And we're going to find, by going to Computer, we're going to find a USB drive that I've attached to my computer right here. And I have moved those files, the student data files, onto it. Now what it wants to show us is how, what the heck is a removable disk? What if we gave it a better name? So the way we would do that is we can right click on it, we can go to Properties, we can give it a name right here. It has us name it Data Disk, just like that. Now if you notice, it becomes data disk. So now we know this is the disk or the thumb drive with our data. Now for you at school, what I would recommend is that you come to Properties and make this your first initial last name and apply that. That way if somebody happens to find your thumb drive, they can return it easily. They don't have to go through the files on it. Plus, when you take it and plug it into any computer, you're going to know which drive is yours. Does that make sense? So anyway, let's go in here real quick. We'll go into CIS070 as it says. We're going to go in the Unit D folder. We're going to right click on the Quest Travel folder. We're going to go to Properties of this folder on the shortcut menu, then click the General tab if necessary, which we're there, just so we can see the information on the properties of this folder. Okay, so notice this folder sits on the drive E, which is my thumb drive. All right, so there's a little example of that. Now, we've talked about compressing files and folders, but we're going to go ahead and go through this again. So this time, let's right-click on the Quest Travel folder, okay? And we're going to choose Send To, and we're going to choose Compressed Zip Folder. So remember, this is the idea that what we want to do is compress this so that we could send it over email, or also to make it easier to manage the files and folders in there. So just by doing that, it automatically put into a compressed folder all of the information. Let's take a look here. In this one, we have advertising folder, company, letters, market, etc. Let me go back here. Whoops, let me go to Quest. Here's Quest. Here is the zip folder, okay? And its contents, Quest. We go inside there. There's all the information. So consequently now, one of the reasons that we zip things, I helped somebody out the other day. One of the reasons we zip things is she had a bunch of files, about 50 files that she wanted to send to somebody. She wanted to do it over email. Well, of course, it becomes very inconvenient if I have to attach one file, attach two, attach three. A lot of email clients have a limit to the number of files you can attach. Well, what we did is we grabbed all the files, we shoved them into a compressed or zip folder. She was able to then email the folder on, and there we go. Now, just in case you don't remember, we can always right-click on this. We can extract, and that way we can open it back up. We'd choose a path and open back up the folder where we want to use it. All right, so there's a little bit about compressing files and folders.